Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1534, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What scale is used to measure the hardness of minerals? The Mohs scale. What position did Babe Ruth play when he first joined the Boston Red Sox in 1914? Pitcher. Which musician sang the song Save Tonight? Eagle Eye Cherry. In which city was the first mobile phone call made? New York City. Lochiophobia, tocophobia, also known as meiusiophobia and parturophobia, is an abnormal and persistent fear of what? Childbirth or becoming pregnant. What are the 4 U.S. state capitals and states that begin with the same letter? Answer: Dover, Delaware; Honolulu, Hawaii; Indianapolis, Indiana; Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. On which U.S. river is the Grand Coulee Dam? Columbia. What kind of plant produces bananas? Answer: the plants which produce bananas are actually herbs, not trees, since they are not composed of wood. In what decade did the game Monopoly go on sale? 1930s. Which U.S. interstate highway is the longest? I-90. What martial art was originated in 1882 by Japanese Dr. Jigoro Kano? Judo? Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Keystone State? Pennsylvania. What country's motto is Amare usque ad mare? Canada. The motto is Latin for from sea to sea. Which country hosted the first Olympic Games after World War I? Belgium. What is the capital of Catalonia? Barcelona. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. received his PhD from which school? Answer: Boston University. What was the middle name of composer Bach? Sebastian. Gord Downie, who passed away on October 17, 2017, was the lead singer of which Canadian rock band? The Tragically Hip. During what years were Thomas Jefferson nickels made with silver? 1942 to 1945. Due to a wartime shortage of nickel metal, nickel coins were minted using 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. Mikey, Lee, and Will are the co-founders of which famous West London-based global streetwear brand? Trapstar. The Atomium is a famous tourist attraction in which city? Brussels. The hollow woody tissue in plants that carries water and minerals from the roots throughout the plant is called what? Xylem. Who had a #1 hit in 1965 with the song I'm Alive? The Hollies. Off what country lies the island of Zanzibar? Tanzania. As of 2020, how many times has America officially declared war? 11. What is the correct name for a virgin cow? Heifer. What were the first two Western countries that the Nazis invaded during World War II? Answer: Norway and Denmark. How many Brazilian states are there? 26. What does Cupid's gold arrow do to its victim? Fall in love. The other, made of lead, invokes anger and animosity. What type of animal was the first ever to be cloned from an adult cell? A sheep. The character Michael Myers is associated with which slasher horror film? Halloween. Which of the seven dwarves did not speak? Dopey. What was the uniform number of baseball players Willie Mays and Hank Aaron? 44. When was the first section of the Great Wall of China built? 2nd century BC. What year was tennis player Martina Hingis born? 1980. What are the offspring of a male polar bear and a female grizzly bear called? Pitsley Bear. In the film Walk the Line, who played June Carter Cash? Reese Witherspoon. Coffee heiress Abigail Folger was one of the victims of which criminal? Charles Manson. What islands were purchased by the U.S. from Denmark in 1916? U.S. Virgin Islands. Who founded the world's first secular nursing school? Florence Nightingale. What Broadway musical featured the song Sola Solo? Seussical. Who created the New Model Army? Oliver Cromwell. A Virgin Mary is a Bloody Mary without which ingredient? Vodka. What year did Beethoven finish composing Symphony No. 9? 1824. What year marked the debut of the Volkswagen Golf GTI? 1976. What kind of animal is called a heffalump in Winnie the Pooh? An elephant. How many neck bones do humans have? 7. In Disney's Pinocchio, what animal characters does Pinocchio meet on his way to school? A fox and cat. What kind of food is avgolemono? A mixture of egg yolk, lemon juice, and broth. What is the world's largest rodent? Capybara. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.